What's going on, YT fam? Back with another banger. This one right here is gonna be for my fitness folks out there. This video right here is all geared towards your upper body movements, all right? I'm gonna give you a few upper body movements, some of my best, some of my favorite movements that are gonna ensure that you get bigger, you know, build muscle. You can build muscle just about with any exercise, but to focus on specific exercises will ensure that your muscles develop a certain way and that you fill out your clothes, man, because what it's all about is looking like you lift weights. A lot of times we go to the gym day in, day out, and the results just don't come. And that's just because we don't apply the right techniques, the right exercises. There is a lot that goes into play when we're talking about lifting weights. It's not just going in there picking dumbbells up, throwing them down, picking up a barbell, screaming. It's not what it's all about, all right? So we need to focus in, dial into these exercises. I'm gonna give you my best, my top for the upper body. And when I say upper body, I'm talking about chest, shoulders, and back. Pulling up to the gym right now, let's get to it. All right, y'all, so the first exercise that we come to is obviously going to be about the chest, all right? Everyone loves a great chest. Only problem is a lot of us lack that upper chest development, and that's simply because we don't focus more on upper chest. We focus more on overall when we do like flat bench press, flat dumbbell press. So my top exercise is always going to be the dumbbell incline press, and that's simply because, again, upper chest development, and at the same time, using dumbbells allows you to have a more range of motion. You know, when you're pressing up, when you're pressing down, you stabilize and everything like that. When you're using the barbell, you are fixed in this position. You can only move in that position. So dumbbells, more range of motion. You can move around, you can adjust. It's just safer that way, you know? So I do encourage everyone to focus on the incline dumbbell press more so than the flat bench press. And also make sure you plant those feet down on the ground. Plant your feet, really get your base. Don't do a whole bunch of wiggling your toes and things like that. Just focus on planting your feet, picking those dumbbells up, keep your elbows inward, and pressing up, really squeezing the chest. You gotta emphasize it, but you really wanna make sure you're squeezing that chest at the top of the movement. This is a great upper chest development exercise, and I do encourage all of you to incorporate this in your training. All right, y'all, this next one is for the back, all right? So when we're talking about building a wider back, really targeting those lats, we need to be focused on the pull downs, all right? So this right here is gonna be your lat pull down using the machine with the cable with a straight bar. This right here is, like I said, emphasized on building that wider back. So when you put that shirt on, come on now, they know you lift some weights. You walk around looking like the Hulk or something like that, all right? So you need to make sure you're doing some pull downs. What you need to focus on is driving down with the elbows, trying to squeeze those elbows to your body, to your core, which is your lats. Pulling down, that's where you really can feel it, all right? So you don't have to go too heavy with this. I normally do a nice rep range of 12 to 15, really, so I can get that volume in, that hypertrophy, because that's what we need when we're talking about building muscle. All right, again, feet planted. You can take a little bit of a shoulder width out type of grip. So raise your arms straight up and then move them outward just a little bit. That's the kind of grip that you want to take. That's where you want your arms to be. You don't need to go too wide. You might see a lot of people go too wide, but you don't necessarily need to do that, all right? And you definitely don't want to keep your arms too narrow, all right? But most importantly, just focus on driving down with your elbows, really squeezing the back and trying to eliminate using your biceps, all right? Your biceps will turn on, they will activate, but let's avoid using our biceps. Let's build a wider back. Let's make sure we're doing the lat pull down. It's mandatory. I hope y'all guys are enjoying this video. If you are, I need you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the notification bell, man, so you can be notified every time I upload a video. But we're not finished yet, all right? So we got shoulders. For the shoulders, my favorite is always going to be the lateral raise. So with this lateral raise, I can really focus on the medial head of my deltoid, which is the middle part of my shoulder, which is going to give me that broad shoulder look when I'm wearing my shirts, all right? Again, it's all about how we look, man. We want to look like we train. We don't want to just be going in the gym for 5-6 months and not looking different, right? So we want to look different. We want to build muscle. So lateral raise is my go-to with the dumbbells. This right here, I want you to focus on driving up with your elbows. I know I say that a lot, but that is very, very important when we're talking about exercising, when we're talking about really squeezing certain muscles. We need to be driving with our elbows. So I'm driving up with my elbows, trying to keep my hands in front of me. I don't want to be pulling back, really targeting those traps and rear deltoids. I really want to put all the focus on the medial head. So I'm just driving up, keeping my arms fairly bent, fairly straight. All right, hope that makes sense. So they're not straight all the way out and they're not bent in at any type of angle. They are slightly inward, slightly straight, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, comment down below. I will give you more detail on how to do the lateral raise. But I need you guys to incorporate this into your training if you want to get that broad shoulder look. If you really want to blast those shoulders, you need to be focused on the medial head. So this is my number one, actually. This is my number one exercise when we're talking about shoulders. All right, y'all, so we're wrapping it up. We got 3 more exercises. We're gonna hit the chest, we're gonna hit the shoulders, we're gonna hit the back one more time. All right, these are my last 3 and final best exercises that I like to incorporate in all of my trainings when I'm geared toward a specific body part. So for the chest, it's always gonna be a cable fly, not a cable crossover, cable fly. So crossing over, crossing over your hands. We're not doing that here. We're just simply bringing our hands together and squeezing the chest as best we can. I'm taking a decline approach, so I have to really at the top level, and I'm squeezing, rolling my arms down, really squeezing, trying to touch my pinkies together. All right, keeping my thumbs out, but trying to squeeze my pinkies. That's going to ensure that I squeeze that pec. So that is for our decline. That is for our lower chest, those lower pecs. We want to lift those tits up, all right? For all my guys out there with the saggy boobs and things like that, this exercise right here is for you. This right here is really for anybody if you really want to develop that great lower pec. Moving right along, let's do back. So we have the lat pull down. That's using a rope. This right here is going to be a straight arm pull down. So this is a little different, but it's still going to be targeting those lats. If you didn't notice, I love targeting lats when I'm training my back. And that's simply because I want that wide look. I want to look wide, all right? I want to walk around, you know, can't fit through the door because my lats are so wide, my shoulders are so broad. That's what I want, all right? So this right here is going to be good. I want you to focus on bringing that rope down to your lower abdomen area, right there at your pelvis, really opening it apart and really squeezing those back muscles. This is going to be important. This is going to be a great exercise for anyone trying to develop a great back. Make sure you lean forward just a bit, all right? We're not going to stand straight up. We're not going to lean all the way down. We're going to be at a nice little, maybe 45, 60 degree angle. And then finishing right up, we're going to do the rear delts. So a lot of us lack rear delts, which is the back part of our shoulder. It's the rear deltoid, the rear part of our shoulder. This right here is the face pull, rope face pull. I want you to focus on bringing that rope to your forehead and really moving those hands past your head. All right, that's going to really emphasize the squeeze. You want to focus on squeezing the rear delts, and at the same time, those traps are getting worked. All right, so you won't see me do a lot of shrugs in my videos, and that's simply because I do a lot of other exercises that target traps, similar to this. This is a rear delt exercise, but hey, it's upper back. Upper back is what? The rear delts. So I hope I didn't move through this too fast. If you guys have any questions, I need you to go ahead and comment down below. If I wasn't clear on any of the exercises, comment down below. Let me know. I will do another video for you guys. But this right here is my top exercises for the upper body. I'm always going to incorporate these exercises no matter what. And this is what has helped me build a great physique. These are the exercises that I'll always incorporate, and I always will. Never will give it up. And they're pretty safe. All right. So you don't have to worry about injuries, and you also don't have to worry about your fitness level. These are beginner level as well as advanced. Just load up the weight and get to work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need you guys to subscribe before you go. Watch some of my other videos. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to hit the bell. All 2022, dropping nothing but bangers. Fitness, family, fun. Catch you guys in the next one.